What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, I want to give you an update on a company that we talked about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, roughly, because something just hit my mind as I was recording another video that I wanted to share with you. Now, the company that we're going to be making an update on today is actually the company. Let me get this pulled up here for you. Boom, there we go, is Play Doge. Now, if you don't remember who Play Doge is a company that is taking the multi-layered pre-sale approach, the one that we like so much here on the channel and have made some beautiful gains from, while they're also going to be, of course, creating later on the best P2E or play to earn Doge companion game ever. They say that they're going to be creating one of the best games that is more interactive, that gives you a digital pet and digital friend, that took a lot of inspiration from, of course, the Tamagotchi approach. Now, speaking of the Tamagotchi approach, let's take a little bit of a walk down thought lane here. Okay. Now, when we think about Tamagotchi, okay, if you remember what this was basically like having a digital companion in your game. It could have even been like a phone or something like that, that you were able to kind of play with and feed and interact with. And you basically had to take care of it to keep it alive. Now, this caught a lot of popularity in the 90s, a lot of popularity in the 2000s, eventually developed into things like Webkins here in the States, and was super influential within the world of just starting to introduce the idea of digital companionship. Now, this is something that we spoke about in the last video, but something just hit me, something that I literally hadn't even thought about when it came to Play Doge, because I've already invested in a Play Doge. It was one that I was going to invest in even more into anyway, probably once the token launches, but something just made me even more bullish. Think about what we've been seeing in the market recently. There's a narrative and a niche that is absolutely going crazy, absolutely blowing up, that people are making hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars from right now as we speak. What is it? I'll give you a second to think. It's the Asian narrative. What you got to think about, think about Bullish, think about PayPay, think about Biao King, think about all of these different meme coins that are China-based, for example, that have flown to 5, 10, 15, 20, $30 million in market cap over the course of 48 hours. And of course, the result of that is the widespread, more kind of even more trickle effect, or ripple effect, into even further creation and further excitement around the China narrative, around the East Asian narrative as well. Now, why is that important? Let's take a walk down thought lane here. Of course, this is, again, was just kind of a puzzle that I put together in my head. Now, what is a Tamagotchi? Where was the Tamagotchi originated? The thing that influenced Play Doge, where is it originated? Japan. Now, are China and Japan the same thing? No, obviously not. But what I'm coming to recognize is that we're starting to see the China narrative spreading from just China into Japan, into Thailand, into the Philippines, across the Eastern Asian islands. So all of these areas within this little region are starting to see meme coins develop as a result of their cultures. We're seeing Japanese cultural memes popping up, China cultural memes popping up, Thai cultural memes popping up, because the Asian market is growing like crazy. And the fact that Play Doge took its inspiration from the Asian market, the place where the Tamagotchi originated, basically, you have to think about how big this could possibly be if they can get this thing over there and market this thing over there and put it in front of the people there that can make a difference and make a change. Say, look, this is what was inspired. This is nostalgic. This is something that originated here that millions of you have used, millions of you have played with. Think about what this could be, what Play Doge could be. And in my brain, that type of bond and that type of opportunity is one that could lead this to be one of those P2E games that absolutely takes off and blows up from just direct correlation and inspiration from something that is so popular within that nation narrative. And so in my brain, when I thought about that, I was like, holy crap, like, think about what could happen if they get that out there. And that's why I am so bullish. And so when you combine everything else that I talked about in the last video, about the fact that the multi-layered pre-sale raise, the play to earn thing, like the Solana thing, all of these things are great. But when you factor that bad boy in, now we have a brew that could be absolutely insane and absolutely explosive. And so because of that, I just wanted to share that with you today. Do you share my thoughts? Do you think that this is a possibility? Am I reaching? Let me know down in the comments below. I always love to hear your opinions, and I love to give you my opinion. So again, I'd love to hear your thoughts down there. So make sure you leave them down there. If you do want to get in on the Play Doge pre-sale, you can go ahead and check out my link down in the description below. It will bring you over here if you want to invest. And with that said, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, of course, you can always let me know by liking this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.